Thank you so much. Give it up for David. This is fun. This is nice. A little about me. I've been feeling kind of weird lately because I recently had to quit smoking weed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you especially that what just went, ugh. Sometimes I say it and there's one guy that's just like, what? You should chill out. You know what's really good for that is weed. I didn't quit it because it doesn't work. I quit it because it was affecting my life in a negative way. I just got really sick of waking up every morning with 45 shitty pictures of the moon on my phone. Take it from me, the moon is not that cool. In fact, the moon sucks. The moon and I are enemies now. Because every night I would be like, oh, heck yeah, that's gonna go on NASA images. And then the next morning, the moon texts me. And she's like, girl, untag me, I look terrible, I look so full. I'm like, you shouldn't have waxed, it makes you look bigger. You ever get so high you get in a pun war with the moon? I did. That's why I had to quit. Even more recently, I started smoking weed again. I'm a little scamp. I quit because I wasn't good at it, and then I was like, you know what? Quitters never win. Winners never quit. I bet Steph Curry never quit anything in his whole life. I'm gonna be the Steph Curry of smoking weed. And now I smoke weed all the time, and spoiler alert, I am still so bad at it. Oh my god. I have never smoked the right amount of weed. But I did discover some important information recently. I now know when I'm too high. The rest of you are like, yeah, we figured that out in 8th grade. Like, well, I just figured it out at age 31. It's good info to have. I know that I, Allison Mick, am too high when I need to rewind any nature documentary. A lot of knowing laughter in the crowd. I only rewind it because I feel like I've missed a super crucial plot point. I'll be watching it like, oh, how did that Arctic fox even catch that cormorant? I better investigate. Diddle-diddle-doo. Oh, he caught it in his mouth. That checks out. Tight. I also had to go back to smoking weed because ever since I turned 30, cocaine gives me heartburn. That's not one I do for the laughs, it's one I do for the knowing nods. Talk to me after the show. Just kidding. Kind of a lady scumbag. I prefer the term scumbag. Scumbagette sounds like something no one wants to eat. And I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a bigger person. I tried to stop shoplifting. Did not stop shoplifting. But I did stop fighting people in bars. Yeah, you guys are responding like a San Francisco crowd. Just total silence. It's like, oh, you know you're not supposed to do that, right? Yeah, now. I moved here from Boston. Yeah, the city that doubles as a punchline. And I didn't know I wasn't allowed to do that here. I went out with my first friends in San Francisco, which is a nice way of saying people you couldn't pay me to hang out with now. Or more accurately, people who would not return my calls after this night. I was drinking like a monster because I was so nervous. I was just like, how do I make my new friends my best friends? I know. I'm gonna get everybody laid. Don't look at me like that, because if I got everyone in this room laid tonight, you'd be like, yeah, I'd hang out with her one more time. Decided based on zero evidence that I'm the best wing woman in the world. Standing at the bar, waiting for a drink, sauced off my ass. My new guy friend Adrian's standing next to me. I'll lean over the bar, I see a pretty girl next to him. What do? I I hip check him into her. He knocks her over, she drops her drink. But oh, my work is not done. So I come swanging over and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm so drunk. You guys are cute, and then tried to mash their faces together like they were sock puppets. Here's the thing though, it worked. They're married now. But I wasn't invited to the wedding because of this next part. She had a guy with her. Fucking whatever. I knew they weren't together because while she was talking to Adrian, this dude's hover-handing over her. He doesn't know what to do. He can't get in the conversation. I'm like, you're a fucking coward. You don't deserve her. So I scoop him away. And I'm just like, this is from the East Coast. Do you think the West Coast is better? And as a native of Pacifica, he had a lot of opinions about that. I talked to this chump for 1 hour. Yeah, I'm a saint. Finally, Adrian leaves with the girl. I'm like, heck yeah, job well done. I'm gonna go outside, take my 5, smoke a cigarette, because I have 7 more friends to get laid. But while I'm out there, who should materialize out of the shadows but their other friend? Their other friend. I didn't clock this bitch at all, but she sidles up to me and is like, I saw you talking to Patrick. Do you like Patrick? And I know now, as an older, wiser, soberer person, that I could have explained the situation a lot better than I did. Because what I said was, no, I was just talking to him so that my friend could leave with your pretty friend. Not my finest moment, I'll be the first to admit that. But she responded in a bananas way. She said, oh, so you were using him? And I know now, as an older, wiser, soberer person, that what I should have said was, yes, I was using him in so much as every conversation is you using that person until the conversation is over, because that's how conversations work, idiot. But what I said was, fuck you! So she pushed me, thinking I would not push her back. So I pushed her into Columbus Avenue. Don't worry, she lived. It's a story of a bar fight, not how I murdered somebody. All that happened was she fell out of her shoe, loudly exclaimed to me that that's not how they do things in Pacifica. And I was like, what the fuck's Pacifica? Fuck you! And she's like, bitch, we're going! I'm like, bitch, we done been wet! So she kicks off her other shoe, starts taking off her rings like a fucking idiot, starts taking off her earrings, and as she's taking off her earrings, I punch her in the side of the head. Rings on. Allison, why do you fight like a monster? Well, when I was growing up, my father taught me there is no such thing as fighting dirty. Because he very wrongly assumed I would only be fighting men who were attacking me. Not drunk bitches half my height who should know better. I moved here from Boston. What am I supposed to do in that situation? I went to law school in Boston, so let me tell you about the law. In the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, if you get in a bar fight, break a bottle, wave it in a stranger's face, and don't stab them, you're married. That's how we got gay marriage 5 years before everybody else. Thanks so much.